got a little spicy in here.
Hold on now. Next contest getting underway.
From San Antonio, Kalientita, that means hot, and making her wrestling debut, Alyssa.
Now, from the last time we've seen
They are Tex-Mex.
she has tag team before with other folks. Last time it was with Eric Walker. She was trying to figure out whether or not she would want a tag team partner and whether or not Eric Walker would be a good one for her. She found out very quickly that he was not really there on the same wavelength as well. So now it looks like she has a new partner in Alyssa.
Looks like Kalientita, yeah, she looks like she's shopping around for some new muscle. Eric Walker not really making the cut. We saw her, I guess, business negotiations, I guess we can call it that, with Alyssa before them coming out here. And it looks like Alyssa is her newest hireling, I guess we should say, the new help, the new muscle for Kalientita. We're going to see how they measure up. We're exactly about to find out because they are the first team in this tag team bout.
Another surprise.
And their opponents from the dark side of the moon, Ridley, Thorn, and Hysteria. They are Hexellence.
Hexellence making their way to the ring. Ridley, Thorn, and her partner, Hysteria.
Now we've seen Ridley Thorn before as well. United had their charity benefit over at El Bujo. She was going up against Animo. So now she has a tag team partner herself in Hysteria, who is making her debut.
That's right, both of these women, Ridley, Thorn, and Kalientita, just trying out some new tag team partners in Hysteria and Alyssa. Alyssa looks like she's going to be starting off for that team.
And Hysteria for hers.
And just waiting on the ring of the bell to get us underway. There we go.
Sizing each other up.
Collar elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Hysteria and Alyssa.
Wrenching that wrist, trying to get that arm, get those muscles and those tendons ripped off of her body. But it looks like there's a really strong tactic here in Hysteria. But Alyssa's not going to allow herself to be stuck in one position.
It looks like Hysteria's going for the wrist locks there, trying to get control of that early. But Alyssa, to her credit, rolling through, getting out of that wrist lock. But again, Hysteria is going right back to it, managing to maintain wrist control. So important in a matchup like this. You limit your opponent's movements, limiting, of course, in a tag team environment, just how long their reach is.
But even the small injuries matter. You have to start small in order for you to figure out not only who you're fighting, but also how much of that abuse that body needs to take in order for you to stay on top.
Very true. I mean, it's always a case of who is the tougher opponent when you're in there in a wrestling ring. Oh, and Alyssa trying to show that's her, just stomping on the foot of Hysteria.
Taking him to the corner. Alyssa keeping Hysteria in one spot. Very dangerous place. Arm drag by Alyssa and another by Hysteria.
Yeah, you see Hysteria holding on as she was pulled over for the arm drag, shifting the momentum, not releasing that grip like we've said so far, taking this Alyssa over herself, and again, right back to it.
Matter of wits and wills when you have to hold on like that, to continue the assault on that person's limbs.
Credit to Hysteria for maintaining that control in this matchup. Both of these women just relatively new to the wrestling scene here, but do give credit where credit is due. That control is exactly what you want to see in these types of bouts, but Alyssa managing to shake her off. Hysteria hooking her rolls through into the pin with just a 2 count.
Another arm drag by Hysteria. Trying to keep that control over Alyssa's arms. But can she maintain that?
Looks like she's maintaining wrist control. Just Alyssa being the bigger, more powerful of the two, looking like she's able to get out of these holds to some degree at least, able to get back on her feet. Looks like she's preventing Hysteria from really wrenching it in.
Kalientita looks on and gets.
There you go,
tagged.
Alyssa. Smart maneuver there, actually, Doc. I mean, again, just giving credit where credit is due. Alyssa realizing that she was out of that wrist lock, out of these holds that Hysteria has had her in the entire time, took advantage of the situation. Just grabbed onto the ropes, ran over there, tagged her partner, got out of danger. Just, again, very, very good play there by Alyssa, in my opinion.
And also you have to know when you've had enough and you need to recover. So you have to tag in the freshest person on your team to make sure that you can keep that control, keep that momentum going.
And Hysteria likewise tagging in her partner Ridley Thorn. Kalientita, Ridley Thorn, the more experienced two of their respective teams.
Kalientita just kind of egging on Ridley Thorn. Ridley Thorn doesn't seem to give too much clue for Kalientita to go on to show that she's getting in her skin, because look, she's carrying Kalientita over to a corner. Like,
I say, it's hard to mount an offense and get into somebody's head when they can just literally pick you up and walk you to a corner like that. Ridley Thorn putting that power to good use as she just runs in and drives that forearm into the jaw of Kalientita one more time with the hip attack.
Now there is a size difference, but Ridley Thorn a little more stacked to be able to go into her opponent like that.
Definitely agree. I mean, Kalientita, she's got to make something happen. She's giving up a big size advantage to Ridley Thorn, who put it just to good use, driving her down with that bulldog, only picking up the near fall, but Ridley Thorn's not done.
Ooh.
Kalientita reversing the Irish whip. Alyssa hits her with the boot to the back.
She gets away just in time. You can't give too much of your energy away, because eventually you're going to get back in.
Absolutely. Side Russian leg sweep by Kalientita. Just picks up the two. Ridley Thorn still in the match.
She's having a tantrum moment here with
losing
Ridley.
her cool. I mean, just got to watch that there. I mean, you just can't get wrapped up in emotion and anger like that. It's very easy to just lose whatever edge you've got in a moment's notice.
But that's part of the tactic. That's how you pulverize certain muscles in order for you to take down some of that energy.
Swinging neck breaker by Kalientita takes Ridley Thorn down, going for the pin. 1, 2.
Not yet. Ridley Thorn's still in. Still ready to go, albeit a little bit in pain.
Kalientita just pulling her opponent up. Alyssa getting involved now.
Oh, she's starting to work on the torso of Ridley Thorn. And told by the sheriff to step out and tap in. Do you see that? I hope you noticed that.
I mean, yeah, okay, yes. The one good call by Vance Jackson. Yes, absolutely. Making sure that Kalientita and Alyssa are following the tag rules. Alyssa tagging in, becoming the legal person in the matchup. And she just rakes Ridley Thorn across the ropes. Sets her up. Just a hard chop. Ridley Thorn.
Laid over the top ropes. Thrown to the other side, and a lariat right into Ridley Thorn. Takes her right back down to the mat.
Trying to Alyssa throwing that hard lariat. Taking Ridley Thorn down and cover, but again, just a near fall.
Takes a lot more to keep Ridley down, but Alyssa's ready to dish it.
Alyssa throwing a bit of a temper tantrum on her own. Those boots to the stomach of Ridley Thorn.
Whips her to her corner. And please take note, Kalientita did move over to make sure it doesn't look like she's cheating.
Look like she's cheating. Yes, I'm glad the competitors are following the rules.
Oh,
yes,
they're
that's
doing
very
a great
nice.
job. They're doing a great job. Because everybody wants to accuse people. And now she's taking her boots over to Ridley Thorn's upper half. Blows a kiss and then hip attack right into the corner and into the head of Ridley Thorn. Pulls her right back up by her head.
And just throwing her back down, just right in front of Hysteria. You got to believe that may have been just a bit of a dare of sorts there, Doc. I mean, just throwing your tag team partner there in front of you and pinning her. Just
sometimes you got to get into their skin somehow, even with a little bit of a dare. And she's using the ring ropes to her advantage, keeping Ridley's neck pinned to the second rope.
Vance Jackson having to get in there, give him the count to break it off. Kalientita taking advantage of the 5 count. Looks like Alyssa was getting in there herself.
Alyssa was in her corner. I trust her. It was a good choice by Kalientita.
Another near fall, 2 count by Kalientita to Ridley Thorn.
Ridley Thorn's really struggling right now. So you can see that it's taking a toll on her body. All the attacks from both the competitors in the opposite corner. And Hexellence is really struggling with Hysteria, waiting to see if she'll get back in there. She's the freshest person on her team, but Ridley's really trying to stay in the game.
Yes, she is. I mean, you saw Ridley Thorn, just a desperation strike, taking down Kalientita, putting an end to that offense that they were trying to mount. But again, Ridley Thorn, Kalientita's a lot closer to Alyssa. Let's see if Ridley Thorn can close the distance, get Hysteria involved in the matchup.
You're going to have to use those long arms, Alyssa. She's putting it out there for Kalientita, but she's really trying to. No, she doesn't want to tag out.
She just refused to tag Alyssa.
She did. She's got this under control.
She better hope so for her sake, because Hysteria is coming in well rested, a house of fire, headbutts, and forearm shots.
And we're gonna.
Hysteria hits the DDT, hooks the legs too, but Alyssa comes in with the save. Luckily for her team.
You have to. You have to in order for you to be able to keep your team alive.
Kalientita throws the kick into Hysteria. Hysteria reverses. Grabs hold of belly to belly.
Cover, not enough. Kalientita's still there, aware and ready to go.
Hysteria getting right back to it, just grabbing the head, maintaining control of Kalientita, drags her back to the corner. Ridley Thorn makes the tag.
Ripping out into the back of Kalientita, throwing a fist right into her upper back.
Oh, Ridley Thorn telegraphing it there. Kalientita saw it coming. Boot to the head.
Picks her up, sidewalk slam to Kalientita.
Maintains leg control, goes to the pin, still just a 2 count. Alyssa on the outside.
Alyssa's just checking the corners, make
Hold
sure
on, Hysteria's down. I think she attacked Hysteria on the outside, but it's a spear from Ridley Thorn. Good Lord.
Ridley Thorn still had some energy, but Kalientita took it right out of her.
The double underhook into the face plant. Is that going to be enough?
And there it is. There it is.
The winners of this match, Alyssa and Kalientita!
Tex-Mex manages to get the win, just like we said. They were ready to go. They were raring. They were killing it tonight.
Indeed, hard-fought victory by Kalientita and Alyssa, her new enforcer. See if she sticks around this time. This would be a winning combination if you ask me, Doc, but Hexellence, a hard-fought debut from them as well. We'll see what the future holds for them, but now Alyssa, Kalientita, Tex-Mex.
They're savoring their win. Sabroso, nice and picante for everybody.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, Doc.